Speaking of all this YG stuff, I recently did an interview with Lefty, you know, and
Yeah.
he said
Lefty G's, free Lefty G's.
exactly.
My dog.
In the interview, he said, K Flock was supposed to be YG, so if he's saying that like K Flock used to be YG and K Flock is on the other side, why didn't he turn YG if you know?
I feel like, all right. So without saying nobody name,
Yeah.
right? The who has influence on them was mad at me
Okay.
when they little whatever they got going on was created.
Gotcha.
So I'm not gonna say that that's why they not YG because that's really literally up to them.
Yeah.
But I would say that played a big part in it because the person who was like the influencer
Yeah.
to the whole situation was like real close to me,
Okay.
and we wasn't seeing eye to eye at that time. So, um, I guess that's why I don't know.
So, see,
Probably like me. If you ask me, bro, I feel like it was that transpired later on. Like I don't feel like he was born YGK. Like I don't feel like nobody raised him to be YGK. I just feel like he was in the middle between us and Cortland. Like they wasn't on either one of our sides
yeah.
until shots started getting fired in their direction
Yeah.
for affiliating themselves with both sides. So
Gotcha.
they picked a side. And then the side that they picked, they end up falling out with.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's just the way it go. But yeah, I think they was caught up in the middle because
Yeah.
I used to be with Marky, rest in peace, Marky. I
Okay.
used to hang with Marky. I used to hang with Sticky.
Yeah.
Like for me, I know them. Like, hype. I know a couple of them.
Thanks.
Then they older is like my brothers. Like young
Got.
Bruce and them. Like 187. Like that 187 strip is a strip I got a lot of money on. I put in a lot of work. I slept in those buildings selling crack as a little boy.
Mhm.
Like that Sev side, what they call Sev side now was 187 back then. And it wasn't Sev side, it was just 187 from Web.
Yeah.
Like you had 169 in Web and then you had 187.
Lefty said they was gunning at a point. Side. Is that true? Or I think he
Yeah,
said I don't want to misquote him. I think he said that.
yeah, they were. They was. They was. Definitely. They was, especially Sticky. If I
Yeah.
could say anybody name, oh, that's my dog. Like
Yeah.
he was YG, yeah.
Wow.
But people passed away. Like I think, right? Let me make take an educated guess, right?
Yeah.
I think it was the Smelly situation for me. What made me and Sticky bump heads was me clicking up with Winnie second.
Yeah.
If you look up a video called New Ops, right?
Yeah.
Little TJ this. And I was dissing High Bridge and I was on a song where it was dissing TJ. But
God.
it was marketed as a TJ diss.
Uh.
And they screaming, they smoking on Smelly, and I think that was Sticky Man.
Gotcha.
But Sticky hit me up like, yo, bro, like we was already kind of bumping heads over another situation that I can't speak on because for me that was some between us type.
Yeah.
But, we was already kind of bumping heads
Quick
because of
question.
that.
I want to get to that, but the situation you're talking about, I am gonna interview Sticky. If he's okay with talking about it, would you be okay with that?
Yeah, hell yeah, because it wasn't no death or nothing involved. Like it ain't no federal. It was me and Sticky. We was bumping heads because of a situation, right?
Yeah.
Situation transpired,
Yeah.
and I got the credit for it,
Okay.
and that kind of rubbed my man Marky the wrong way. Like it was cool when it happened, it was like, yo, big bro, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You heard?
Yeah.
And then like 20 minutes later, they hit the internet situation, right? And they hit the internet and it was being marketed like I was getting all the credit for it.
Got you.
And then so from Sticky Crew went to the internet like, nah, what y'all praising him for? We didn't.
Mm-hmm.
For me,
Got
but
you.
I was calling them like, I don't understand what y'all doing right now. Like, if I'm a rapper, of course they're gonna attach my name to a situation
Yeah.
before they attach your name. They don't know your name.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, so it's not like I called the blogger and was like, "Yo, make this your caption."
Yeah.
All I did was post a mixy situation, and the blogs picked it up.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So
You did with it what bloggers do.
yeah,
Yeah. So
I
I'm gonna
posted the situation, and the blogs picked it up, and they gave me the credit for the situation, which I don't want no credit for nothing. I never asked for no credit for nothing.
gotcha.
Right? Even in my caption, when I posted the situation on the Instagram, I never took responsibility for it.
Mm-hmm.
I just let it be known that it happened.
Yeah.
Right? I shined some light on it. Feel me? And yeah, DOA wasn't happy with that. I
Yeah.
think they turned YGK that day, if you ask me. That's why every time I was live with K Flock, I used to ask him, like, yo, when y'all started jacking YGK, like,
Yeah. I
you know
seen
what I'm saying? And
live.
I was kind of trying to get them not to like say nothing incriminating, but kind of give me an idea of,
When?
yeah, like when did y'all decide y'all want to say me and my, like, where
Yeah.
that come from? I thought we was cool, you know?
I seen you on live with Sticky the other day though. You know.
Yeah, I was. That's like I said, man, that's my man, you know. I'm not afraid to say it. A lot of they gotta be who they are and they crew and they gotta act like we ops. Me, I don't live like that. I tell it, I tell it right then and there, like, yeah, that's my man. So what? What's
Yeah.
up? You know, before I even get there to where it's investigating me and trying to figure out if I'm cool with it, like, that's my man. What happened? I
Yeah.
don't give a about what y'all got going on. Like, the to to really get to, I feel like they being overly disrespectful to the crew. Then I ain't involved.
Gotcha.
The person, which I, but eventually it got what it got.
I'm not gonna lie. That I heard like when the reason K Flock, I guess when he was gonna be YG, um, I don't, as I'm researching and all that, all over Reddit, I'm seeing somebody violated him in YG. I guess some YG members violated or something, and that caused him to be like, and I could be dead wrong. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I honestly with KK, like I didn't watch KK grow up. I
Gotcha.
I think Lefty had more of an influence on them. Like I hung with the older, and like my family hangs with them. Like
Yeah.
it's close, real close. So
Okay.
I don't really know like what made K Flock be YGK.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what happened, but yeah, he probably got into a situation. Usually that's what happens.
Yeah.
He was probably with a girl and her brother was YG and he probably slapped the brother, did something to him. And, I'm YGK.
Yeah.
Because what are they GDK for? They like they never killed nobody that was GD,
Yeah.
right? But they just don't like them for a reason. So they GDK. Right.
Yeah.
Well, they said they're not GDK now, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like, don't
Nah.
get me lying, man. I'm sorry, but yeah.